Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Please support us with your like and subscribe. In this video, I am going to explain about a example problem for consistency check when consistent and unique solutions. So, what is the condition when a system of linear equations should be consistent? I have written here in the note. This was abstracted from the previous concept which I have explained in the consistency check. So here you can see row A, that means rank A equal to rank B, and that is also equal to number of unknowns. So if the system of linear equations satisfies this condition, then this system of linear equations are inconsistent and unique solutions. So let's see how we will solve this system of linear equations. Now let's write this given system of linear equations into a matrix form. So you can see here I am writing the coefficients of unknown variables, which is 1, 5, 7, 1, 5, 7. Similarly 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, minus 2, minus 3, and 3, 11, 13, 3, 11, 13. Now I am writing the number of unknown variables x, y, z, 3. Now constants will be written here 15, 11, minus 4, 25 as it is. So now this is a matrix form for this system of linear equations. Now we will write augmented matrix. So this is in the form of Ax equal to B. Now augmented matrix will be A augmented with B. So here you can see this is a B matrix, which is this matrix is augmented at the end of the A matrix, and this is called AB matrix. Okay, now our task will be started. Now we will reduce this matrix into echelon form by making these into a 0. So let's try to make these things into 0. Okay, let's see how we can make 2 as 0. Simple, we will take 2 minus and the first one multiplied with 2, then it will become 0. So what I have written here, 2 taken from R2, row 2, and minus row 1 element which is multiplied with 2. So we need to do this elementary operation to make this 2 as a 0. In a similar way, 1 minus 1, that means just R3 minus R1. Next, to make 3 as a 0, that is also similar way. This is an R4. No, R4 minus 3 into R1. Okay, then this will become 0. So by using these 3, we can make R2, R3, R4 of the first elements to 0. So let's see how we will solve this. So R2 tends to R2 minus 2R1. That is nothing but here I have shown you how we will do. Let's take R2 element 2 minus 2 into R1 element 1. So now you can see R2 element is 2 minus 2 into 1. That will be 0. Next 3 minus 2 into R1, that is 5. That will be minus 7. Next 4 minus 2 into 7. That will be minus 10. Next 11 minus 15 into 2. That will be minus 19. In a similar way, we are solving this third row, R3 minus R1. This is just R3 minus R1, no multiplication. So 1 minus 1, 0. Minus 2 minus 5, minus 7. Minus 3, minus 7, minus 10. Minus 4, minus 15, that will become minus 19. Done. Next we will go for R4. What we have written in R4? R4 minus 3R1. That is nothing but R4 should be multiplied with the multiple of 3 of R1. So let's see what will become this row means. If we multiply with 3, R1 means 3, and 3 into 5, 15, 3 into 7, 21, and 15 into 3, 45. Now let's minus R4. 3 minus 3 0. 11 minus 15 minus 4. 13 minus 21 minus 8. 25 minus 45 minus 20. So in this way we will reduce the matrices by using these transformations. Now what we need to do? We already got the first rows and first columns 3 zeros. Now let's make these things to 0. I mean the diagonal is this one. So let's make these things to 0. Okay. We always need to do the lower triangle to 0. I mean these all things to 0. Below this line should be zeros. So let's make minus 7, minus 4, minus 8 to 0. How we can make minus 7 to 0? It is easy. If you see here, minus 7, okay, minus 7. See, minus 7, I will take this element, minus of this element. There is already minus 7. Then it will become 0. So what I have done, just subtracted. Which one? R3 I have taken, minus I have took R2. So R3 minus R2. When we do this transformation, this will become 0. Then what about this one? Minus 4. So minus 4 multiplied with 7. That means 28. It will become minus 28. Okay. Now what we need to now minus 7 here also. This is also you should multiply with 4. That is also minus 28 it will come. If we subtract these two, then also it will become 0. So nothing but this is multiplied by 7. Then it will become 4 minus 4 into 7. In a similar way here minus 7 is there. This should be multiplied with 4. Then this is minus 7 into 4. This is minus 4 into 7. Both the results are same. So we will get 0 here. So let's do these two things. So what we are doing here, R3 tends to R3 minus R2. So what we are R3 minus R2, just we are subtracting. What we have R3 here, this is the R3. R3 minus R2, 0 minus 0, 0. This one R3. Next, here R3 is this one. This is R2. We are just subtracting R3 minus R2. 0 minus 0, keeping in R3. Minus 7, minus of minus 7, 0. Minus 10 minus of minus 10, 0. Minus 19 minus of minus 19, 0. So these all become 0. Now what? Now R4. What we have done, R4 should be multiplied with 7 minus 4 R2. So let's do. So here it is 0. 0 into 7 and minus 0 into 4, 0 only. Now here minus 4. So minus 4, let's see, we will take 7R4 and these two here. So it will become easy for us. 7R4, what will be the elements? Next 4R2, what will be the elements? So 7R4 means we will take R4 things. 7 0 the 0. 7 4 the 28. Next, which one? Okay, now 7 third element. R4 third element is 8. 8 into 7. Then it will become 56. And we have minus now, so it will become minus 56. And the next element, is minus 20. Minus 20, that is nothing but 20 into, we need to do 7. Then it will become 140. So we will take. So now minus 28 minus of minus 28, this will become 0. This will become 0. 0 0. And now minus 56 minus 40, then it will become minus 16 minus 140 minus of minus 76. It will become minus 64. So now this is the resultant matrix we got. Now what we need to do, we can just, these all zeros, we can just shift to here and this will shift to here. Nothing but we are shifting R3 to R4 place and R4 to R3, just interchanging R3 and R4. So this will be the resultant matrix. Now you can observe here what are the non-zero rows. 1, 2, 3 non-zero rows. For this matrix also 3 only, for total matrix also 3 only. So we can say rank of A is 3, rank of AB is also 3. So what is our condition for consistent? Consistent, for only consistent, rank of A equal to rank of AB. So here it is passed. So this is system is in consistent. But for unique solutions, it should be equal to number of unknowns. So how many unknowns are there for this system of linear equations? Means we have 3 unknowns, x, y, z. So we can say that rank of A equal to rank of AB and equal to number of unknown solutions, unknown variables. So this condition is satisfied. Hence the system is consistent and has unique solutions. Let's find what are those unique solutions. Okay. Here is the resultant matrix. Okay, now we will write this matrix into system of linear equations. So 5x plus 7y plus 15. Sorry, x plus 5y plus 7z equal to 15. This will be the constants, right? So this is the first equation. Second equation, there is no x. Minus 7y minus 10z equal to minus 19. Second equation. Third equation will be minus 16z equal to 64. We got 3 equations. First, let's take the third equation so that we can find easily 16 1s are 16 4s are. So z will be 4. Here you can see z will be 4. Now this z will substitute here so that we will get y value. Okay. See, minus 7y minus 10z equal to minus 19 I have written. Now let's substitute z equal to 4 in this place. Z is substituted. Now this will go this side and 7y, y equal to 21, 21 by 7, this will be 3, minus 3. So y will be minus 3. Now we have z value, y value. Let's keep this z and y in y place, in z place, so that we will get x value. Okay, let's see. Minus 3 in the place of y, we got here already. Z, we got 4, which is here. Done. Same equation we have substituted. Now let's solve this. 5 is the 15, 7 for the 28, and these 2 send to this side like this, and 30 minus 28, it will be 2. So what are the unique solutions? Means for the given system of linear equations, the unique solutions are x equal to 2, y equal to minus 3, z equal to 4.